This is going to be a short one, more than likely. Today's my birthday. I don't want any happy birthdays. I don't consider it a milestone. I lived another year, whatever. But I did have some goals set, and I just thought it would be cool to do like a little report card. Now, I said that I wanted to be able to hit 405 pounds on the bench before I turned 49. I did that on the football bar, and I did not do it on a straight bar, so I don't think I got that goal. But I did almost hit it for double, so you could make the argument. There was 405 pounds on the bar. I went down, I went up. Is it a bench press? Well, I don't know. Deadlift, I said I wanted to hit 700 pounds. I have yet to do that on a deadlift bar. The closest I've gotten is 680. I did hit 705 on the trap bar. Does that count? No, it's 4 inches higher. So that's actually more like a block pull. How much difference is the trap bar from the deadlift bar? For me, it's always been right around 25 pounds. So, you know, that's a good kind of metric to see where you're at with that. So you take 25 pounds off of that, and that's roughly where my deadlift's been. Squats, I'm killing it on squats. I'm not even joking. When I do those squat videos where I'm joking around and I'm in my work clothes, I don't have knee wraps on, and I'm just in work boots. And I was hitting 630. With the reps that I'm doing, I hit 555 pounds for a set of 6 or 7. My squat is just blowing up, and I might be able to do a 700-pound raw squat by October. Raw, 49 years old. That may be the highest squat ever recorded for my age and weight group. I'd have to check, because I think Chris Duffin maybe has that beat. Well, he was my age. I think he competed and he had like a 1,900-pound total. As a matter of fact, I think Chris Duffin is the all-time 220-pound masters lifter, raw. I believe Chris Duffin had it with like a 1960. It was some crazy total that was so beyond the range of even a superhuman. Like he's a genetic outlier, like the Michael Jordan type. But I'm hoping to be maybe a Horace Grant. You know, I made the team. But so IPL Worlds, October. I'm gonna take I got 4 months, and I feel like I need to maybe back off a little for a month or so. So you're going to see a lot more higher rep, lower weight stuff for a little bit. But then 12 to 16 weeks, I'm going to go hard, and I'm going to give it everything. I'm going to go as hard as I've ever gone in my entire life. And this will be like one last hurrah. Points of concern. There's always the shoulder. It scares me because of the injury. You know, could I re-injure it? I don't know. The back really concerns me. I feel a lot of discomfort when I deadlifting. It's interesting because when I can pull heavy singles and it doesn't seem to be a problem, but as soon as I start doing reps, it feels really unstable. So I don't know if that's a problem with the way I'm bracing. Maybe there's something I'm doing wrong. Oh, it's always, yes. Anytime there's something wrong in a lift, it's always the lifter. But, you know, diagnosing that, especially when you're in that intermediate advanced, where you've got a form that's dialed in, and you know all the proper cues, you know how to brace properly, you're doing everything, the bar path straight up and down, there's really not much to fix. So when there's issues with the lift, you have to really get in there and, you know, like see what all of your joints are doing. You got to diagnose moment arms and look at the minor hip twist from having a supinated grip. I mean, maybe the fact that I haven't changed my grip in 10 years, maybe that's throwing me off of just even a minuscule amount of that weight. Any kind of imbalance that you have is going to be exacerbated when you're pulling as much weight as you can physically muster. So it'll be interesting. You know, right now I'm healthy, I'm strong, I'm on I would say sports TRT, so I'm not on a cycle. I'm not blasting, let's put it that way. But come competition time, we're going all out. everything that I can do. Training, obviously the variables, work, kids, that kind of thing. There's just no way around it. My competition, like, they have the luxury of like being able to do this as their endeavor. Like, what do you do? I'm a lifter. That's what I do. I'm not a lifter. I'm a construction worker and a father who lifts, as opposed to a power lifter who maybe has a day job as a, I don't know, barista. I don't know what these guys do, but it seems like they have much more time to dedicate to the sport. And but there's no excuses. I don't care. I've never cared about work or any of that stuff. I've always just been a grip it and rip it kind of guy. Look, you either do it or you don't. You can make all the excuses in the world, but when you work with what you got, there's going to be people that are blessed with advantages, and there's going to be everybody's going to have a certain set of disadvantages, and you can't look externally to fix your problems. All you can do is deal with what you've been presented with, and you either work with it or you don't. You live with it or you die from it. Period. Accept the challenge, baby.